Hi, Sudis. How are you doing? Welcome to Seminary. Thank you so much for the support. So, where are the Cubans for Donald Trump? Then we vote for Donald Trump. How are you people doing? I hope you are still rehearsing the song because the song we're hitting so good these days, right? I hope you all are picking up. Miami for Trump. Where are you people? Come to the front because I hope you all are already getting ready because, yeah, it is happening. You all thought that this man was going to, let you all be because you are Cubans, because, your skin color is a little bit closer to them. You all thought that, supporting him would make him not to do what he said he was going to do. The truth is that you all really do not know about politics. It looks like you all are learning, right? He said it that he is going. So now he is canceled. How many? Almost 500,000, right? And guess what he said? He said you can actually do, there is an app already for self-deportation. You can actually deport yourself before he start deporting you. Because if he deports you, it's really gonna be bad. So hope you all are feeling great. Hope you all are doing great. Me not black, me Cuban, me Venezuelan, me Latino, and all that. Hope you all are breathing well. In your next life, you will never try to align with your oppressor. You all thought black people do not know anything. Now you all know. They were calling you people to turn around. Let's do this right. You all said no. I ain't turning around. But now, do not call black people. Let's get into this video.
La Fefa Cubano! It's not that these fuckers didn't think the leopards would eat their face. They thought they were fucking leopards. Earlier this week, the Trump administration removed a program that Biden had implemented that allowed temporary legal status of immigrants from Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua. The program, implemented by Biden, worked that you had to be vetted, work here, and have a financial sponsor. Trump decided, no go. And 530,000 people who came here for temporary legal status to work are now going to have to leave. Their status has been revoked and they will have 30 days to get the fuck out. So the Cubans for Trump, how'd this work out for you? That red wave that went through Florida, you could ride that bitch all the way back to Cuba. We tried to fucking tell you. I don't understand. Folks from Cuba that want to avoid an authoritative communistic regime like Castro somehow gravitate to the fucking Republicans. Look at these fucking assholes down here. Look at these flags on this fucking boat. You think that Trump in any way is going to help anyone that's not white? Cubans aren't light enough. To Trump and the people in power, you're nothing but la cucarachas. La Fefa Cubano. It's not that.
I actually agree with everything that he's saying, but I'm going to offer this, little thing. I think this is a great opportunity for the Democrats to make inroads with the Cuban vote. People don't realize how close the Cuban vote was this election cycle. I actually thought it was going to be an even bigger landslide than it was. I didn't expect for Kamala Harris to win 39% of the Cuban vote, and she beat out Obama's first term Cuban turnout in his first election when he ran for president in 2008. So with Trump doing what he's currently doing with a lot of voting blocks, specifically Cubans in Florida that are going to feel the effects of this, Venezuelans in Florida that are going to feel the effects of this even more. And the fact that Donald Trump is literally telling them, rewarding their loyalty with basically banning their family members that are going to be deported from the United States back to Cuba, he's rewarding that loyalty that these Cuban voters have consistently given the Republican Party with a middle finger. So I think that the Democrats, if they do this right, they could have a strong voting bloc amongst Cuban voters. And Cubans, one of the things that people need to really understand about Cubans, they are petty. They are very vengeful when you fuck them over. They love you down when you take care of them. But when you fuck them over, when you betray their loyalties, they think about revenge. This is a time for the Democrats to actually get a coherent message, a consistent message. And if they do this right, they could flip the state of Florida. meaning from the governor's mansion, to a lot of these Republican seats that are in these predominantly Cuban districts that give Republicans control of the Florida State House, they could do a lot of inroads. A lot of work needs to be done in the state of Florida. That state could be blue, or at least purple. What people need to understand also, and the reason why I say this is because people don't look at how close it was in the 2012 election with Obama and Mitt Romney, and how Obama almost beat Mitt Romney in that election. When you look at the election day turnout, Obama actually beat Mitt Romney. I believe it was either election day or early voting. But in one of those, Obama won 57% of the Cuban vote in that election in 2012. It was either in early voting or the election day voting turnout. Mitt Romney only beat Obama by 4 percentage points amongst Cuban voters. That was extremely close. Obama won Florida twice because he had very strong support in the Cuban community. Cubans are not, unswayable when it comes to voting for the Democrats. But the Democrats have to invest the time and the capital in those communities. With a lot of Latino voters, they don't show up for you if you're not showing up in their communities. And there were content creators on this app that are Democratic Party members that canvass and campaign for Democratic politicians that are Cuban, that were saying the reason why these Cubans vote for, these Latinos in Florida end up showing up for Republicans is because Republicans show up in their communities, even when it's not an election. So they get to know these Republican politicians because these Republican politicians patronize their small businesses. They go to their churches. Their kids go to the same schools. Democrats have to get better at doing that. They have to get better at showing up in these communities because people only believe what you tell them. A lot of people don't do the risk analysis of what party will harm them the most. They simply trust the parties that they see the most. And that's the only thing that I have to offer. But I agree with everything else that he's saying in this video.
Latinos for Trump. Specifically, Miami Cubans for Trump. Bring your ass. You bitches on my docket today. Y'all are the definition of political pick-me's. You're so eager, like ready, willing, and fucking able to go from one dictator to the fucking next. Now, I know y'all not systematically accustomed to freedom, but trust me, it's a good thing. Now, when it comes to you white presenting Cubans, I can understand, whether it be you naturally look that way or, you got the work done. I can understand your delusion in terms of, having proximity to whiteness and thinking that you're going to get a seat at the table. And while you may get a seat, it is with the expressed understanding that the moment you act familiar, them envelopians gonna put you in your place quick, fast, and in a motherfucking hurry by letting you know that you're simply a guest. But again, you look the part, so I can understand. But it's you Celia Cruz looking motherfuckers that blow me. Have you niggas looked in a fucking mirror? Like, let's keep it a fucking Goya bean in this bitch. The closest you're getting to a seat at the table is looking at that motherfucker through the window while you cutting the grass. Like, it is what the fuck it is. But since y'all think y'all got it like that, let's try a little experiment. When ICE roll up to collect you niggas, Elian Gonzalez style, I want you to look them square in the face. And I want you to say these 5 words to them. I know black eye Cuban. And let me know how the fuck it goes. Send me a postcard with Fidel on the fucking front. And when they send you back home, I hope you can't take shit with you but your fucking MAGA merch. As a permanent reminder that the president you voted for is the same president that sent you fucking packing. For decades, we've been trying to give y'all a wake-up call. I bet now you niggas wish you would have picked up the phone.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
All right, guys, let's talk about all these deportation and the reason mass deportation targeting Cubans among that group. So as you know, in the recent decision to revoke temporary legal status from 53,000 immigrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela has left many in shock. And then the Cuban community, which has largely supported the current administration, now find themselves directly affected. Many believe that they will be exempt from mass deportation given their past favorable treatment by the U.S. government. So I wanted to kind of tap in. I have friends that are Cuban and my heart feels for them. But the reality is that the majority of the Cubans, they took advantage of their preferential treatment and treated other immigrants unfairly. While the Cuban government calls these deportation plans unrealistic, the reality is that many Cubans are now facing the same struggle that other immigrants groups have endured. So this should be a wake-up call, not just for Cubans, but for everyone. So I'm not here to be hateful or anything like that, but it's just that this is a reminder to always educate yourselves, including, we should all educate ourselves, question political rhetoric, and think beyond self-interest. Instead of focusing only on our own communities, we should push for fairness and justice for all. And that this is a good example, which is also a bad thing that is happening, but it's showing us that that doesn't lead to anything good. I'm not here to condemn the Cuban community, but rather to reflect. I hope that they receive the support that they need from the same leaders who once reassured them. Let this be a lesson in unity, compassion, and the importance of standing together, because what affects one group today can impact another tomorrow.
Good morning, everyone. I came in this morning just to have a little conversation with the Cubans for Trump. I wanted to make sure you guys knew of the changes that have been coming down the pipe. And recently, Donald Trump has announced he's giving you guys 24 hours. I'm sorry, to April the 24th. My apologies. He's giving you to April the 24th to get your business affairs in order and leave on your own, to leave voluntarily. And should you not take his 30-day notice and make those arrangements, he will be making the arrangements for you. Yeah. So, anybody know any of those Cubans that were on that boat? You know, the Cubans, they were jamming too. I mean, they were jamming. Couldn't stand the lyrics. But their music, oh, they were jamming, baby. I wonder where they are. Anybody know? Are they still jamming? Are they still waving those flags? Are they still salsaing? You know, the salsa. Are they still? I just want to know if they're still partying. And I wanted to let you guys also to know of this change, so you can stop wasting your time trying to call us out. You're wasting your time. You're wasting valuable, precious time that you could be doing so much more productive things with the current situation you guys are facing. It's time out for the gaslighting. It's time out. Where's Kamala? Don't worry about Kamala. She didn't make this order. She didn't give the okay to deport you guys. That was the guys you voted for. Yeah, y'all went Republican down the aisle. Well, Republicans down the aisle are all behind getting all you up out of here. So instead of asking about where we are or Kamala, you need to be asking who you voted for and the people that voted alongside of you. Ask where they are. Ask what they're doing. Because the people who tried to save you, the people who were just pulling you back, trying to pull you back from that cliff, we had our feet dug in and we had that tag team rope. Everybody was pulling, no. You didn't want to hear it. Matter of fact, you said you'd rather vote for Satan. Looks like you have. So, there's nothing we can do now. There's nothing Kamala can do now. It's past that. Because see, when the sitting administration is in the office, they're the ones who empower. And any politician, whether it's an ex-president, ex-vice president, they have no power. No matter what kind of plans they were presenting when they were running for office, those plans are null and void because they have no power behind the plans that they wanted to implement. Anyway, that's all too late. You know, it's too late. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that the person that y'all was out there partying to name has given you guys 30 days to get out. So if you could tell me where the next jamming session would be, I really would like to tune in because I want to see if y'all still have that same energy. Just want to know. Just asking. And before I leave, Cubans, can I ask you one more question before I get out of here? Huh? Is it great again yet? My friends keep asking.
Okay, you guys have to understand. I only have so many fucks that I can give. I'm only one person. I reached in my bag today after I heard about those, 500,000 Cubans who are probably getting deported even though they voted for Trump. And my bag was empty. How about I come back to this next week?
This is all I got from this video, and I don't think I feel any bad for anybody at this point in time, because some people actually know that they are kind of privileged, especially when it comes to their skin color and all that. So for that reason, they try as much as they can to separate themselves from other people, thinking that life is always good and greener at the other side, especially when you are trying to align yourself with white supremacy, right? So it didn't go well in their favor, because the fact that these people really went all out for this man during the election, you really need to see the kind of songs they put up, we vote for Donald Trump, like there are so many of the different versions of the song, trying to tell you how, see, I really don't understand what will make me support my oppressor, right? Because how, when my oppressor is trying to tell me that we are actually not the same, and I am trying to tell him that I do not see any different. Like, if they could treat every other people, black and other people of color, not nicely, what do you think will happen to you? Like, they literally use you people as pawns against your own interests, and now you all are running helter skelter. I hope you all are doing great. And I hope you all are doing great and getting ready, because really, that man is ready to deport you. And also, there is a self deportation app also. So if you do not want to be deported by them, just go and deport yourself. It's that easy. Why am I saying it's easy? It is easy because you voted for him. I mean, sincerely speaking, each time I remember how you people gassed up, knowing fully well that black people came all out to educate everybody and enlighten you people on the things that are ahead, especially this deportation. They really spoke so loud. They were really very loud about it because they were absolutely sure about the deportation. And another one is a majority of you did not even see Project 2025, but you all were very quick to hop on your boats to scream, we vote Donald Trump. Now, who is voting who? The person you voted is just is chasing you away. So yeah, you all, I think how many days more to go? It's already April. It's a new month already, right? So it means your clock already started ticking, because very soon they are going to start deporting you people. Next time, you all will do better and make sure that you do not work with your oppressor, because your oppressor never care about you. This is something you all have to understand. But because you all feel like you have a lighter skin, when they stop you to tell them that you are Cuban, that you voted for Trump, so they will stop this. They will stop your deportation. You all thought you were smart. No, when people that know politics are speaking, keep quiet and listen to them, learn from them. But no, you all did not want to learn. Why? Because you all feel that you are going to get you have skin color for protection, not knowing that your skin color cannot protect you. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.